Hey, what's going on, guys? In this video, we're gonna cover the arms for my Red Hood cosplay. Yeah, what do y'all think? I'm gonna start off by showing you guys a magic trick. Voila! And that's how you do it. It's called the magic of editing. I'm gonna apply some heat, smoothing it out, and I'm gonna round off the top part of the shoulder pauldron because I think it looks cool that way. And why not? I already sanded down the inside and applied some contact cement so I can put some Velcro on there. This is going to attach to this guy, which is the bicep guard. I'm using my magic stick. I was able to draw these lines real quickly. Took my X-Acto knife and I scored it and I heat formed it and I filled in the lines with the low temperature hot glue. I cut some groove for the elastic and I was able to tuck it in like this. I like it better this way because it's hidden away. Now I'm going to attach the bicep to the shoulder piece just like that. And now here is the gauntlet or the bracers for the forearm. I don't care what you call it. I've already drew in and cut out my design. I'm going to apply some heat so I can do some muscular formation. I'm using the round end of a mic stand so I can get the rounded mold forming thingy. Looks really weird. Looks like a parasite underneath the skin, but once you're done it should look like this mighty morphin acorn. Yeah. Now that I've finished with my forearm workout, I'm gonna fill in the undercuts with some low temperature hot glue. I like using low temperature because it sets a whole lot quicker. You don't have to wait so long. Now I'm gonna go back and apply some contact cement to the edges so that I can glue this zipper on there. I was lucky enough to find some zippers that was long enough. So you want to make sure you put enough contact cement on both surfaces and carefully attach it together just like that. Now you want to make sure your contact cement is dry before you attach both surfaces together because it doesn't work wet, which is kind of weird, but some people, they don't have the patience. Stick the surfaces together while it's still wet and it won't hold, but yeah, it's kind of how you do it. It should look something like that. And you want to make sure you don't get any glue onto the zipper itself. That would suck if you glued your zipper shut. So far so groovy and my forearm piece is starting to look really sick, but we're about to make it look sicker. But before I do that, I'm going to trim off the axis. Now when you cut your zipper, you want to make sure you don't cut the actual zipper itself because then it'll pop loose, which wouldn't be good. So instead of throwing some fins on there, I wanted to put on some throwing daggers because why not? I think it'll look really cool. I'm using some matte board and an X-Acto knife and I'm carefully cutting everything out. I'm using super glue to attach the handle part of the dagger on there. It's almost instant and I don't have to wait for it to dry. I'm sanding down all the edges before I apply some metal tape. This will make it look more like a dagger instead of some cardboard paper. You want to be careful when you're peeling these metal tape. I usually put it on the surface of a table and carefully peel off the backing. This way it doesn't like spring back on you because metal tape will do that. Now I went ahead and put the metal tape on front and back. You want to be careful you don't cut yourself because you are dealing with some metal now. I'm using a piece of rag or a towel to smooth out the edges and my fingernails to fill in the details. Now I'm going to take my hole puncher and punch some holes into the daggers. This is how I'm going to lace it to my forearm piece. But before I do that, I'm going to apply some black matte spray paint and add some weathering to it. It looks kind of funky now, but once you take some steel wool and scuff it down, it'll start looking like some real knives almost. Kinda, yeah. Now that I got my daggers looking pretty BA and I got 6 of them, I went ahead and took my wood burner, took a sharp tip and started burning some holes into my forearm piece, which is where I'm going to start lacing my daggers. Now I'm also putting some more holes on there because I need to make sure they don't come flinging off when I'm punching people in photo shoots and stuff. Because I shouldn't be punching people because it's just cosplay, bruh. So now I got my really cool looking bracers looking like Swiss cheese. It's time to hide all that holes with some lacing. I got me some red shoelaces or shoelace, and started to lace up my daggers. I did it in a crisscross X formation, which should end up looking like that, which I think is looking really sick. If you're thinking the same thing, then you should hit that like button like right now. I already got my toaster oven on preheat. I'm gonna stick some 5mm craft foam in there, and once it's all nice and soft, I'm gonna stick my knuckles right into it. But on top of this thick foam, it should give me some brass knuckle looking thingies. I'm gonna draw in some details, and once I get what I like, I'm gonna take my wood burner and then burn some stuff in there just like that. Kind of see where I'm going with this, huh? If you don't, then just hang on tight. Take my scissors and I'm gonna trim things down to size because I don't need the whole thing. I just need it to look like that. Then I'm gonna take my Dremel and round off all the edges. Once I'm done with that, I'm gonna take my hot glue gun and glue some elastic straps around it so I can wear it like this, which is starting to look really cool. But now it looks even cooler because I painted it black and red. Put some gunmetal weathering on it because why not? I thought it was a good idea at the time. So let's recap what we just made. Here are my shoulder pads. I got some elastic with some Velcro sewn onto it. Now it's going to attach to my body armor just like that, and I'm able to adjust it, make it lower or higher or however I want it. I got my bicep guards on there and it's looking really sick, but not as sick as this gauntlet that I just made. Fortunately, I was able to find some black gloves with some red accents on it, which kind of went perfect for my Red Hood cosplay. So yeah, let me know in the comment section below, what do you think? I think it's looking really, really cool. Imagine getting hit by somebody who's wearing a set of arms like this. The knuckles don't scare me half as much as the blades do. Can you imagine that? That would hurt so bad. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys learned something. The templates for these arm pieces will be on my Etsy shop, so if you want to get you some, yeah, swing by and show me some support because I would really appreciate it. I actually have the templates for just the arm if you want to incorporate it to your own cosplay, and I also have the templates for the entire Red Hood cosplay, which includes the arms and the legs. But yeah, make sure you hit the like button and leave a comment in the comment section below. Don't forget to follow me on my social network, my Instagram, my Facebook. Yeah, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already subscribed, because who's awesome? I guess that's it for this video. I will see you guys in the next one.